So now I'm going to show you how to sew on a 2-hole or 4-hole button. The procedure is very much the same for either. I'm going to demonstrate using the 4-hole so that I can show you how you have to make the decision about crossing the threads or keeping them parallel in the holes. Really your decision, you just want to be consistent if you're sewing multiple buttons on the same garment. Have you ever had a button that was so tight that you had a really hard time buttoning them? I'm going to show you 2 tricks when you put on a 2-hole or 4-hole button to prevent that. For sewing on our button, we are going to use a needle with a double thread, kind of come from behind in the spot where you want to add the button, and go through one of the holes in our 4-hole button. So for this demonstration, I will be crossing the threads rather than keeping them parallel. So I'm going to go through the catty-cornered hole from the front to the back. Now before I pull the threads all the way through, I'm going to slip this straight pin in place. That's going to be the first trick to keep me from sewing this button on too tightly. So I will just continue then back to front, front to back, through those same 2 holes, about 3 or 4 times. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to switch to the other 2 sets of holes, and the new 2 sets of holes, back to front, front to back. Okay, now I think that's pretty secure. I'm going to pull my pin out, back again. I'm going to come up again, very close to the button, but not through one of the holes, just underneath the holes. And then I'm going to wrap. Just going to set the button up a little bit from the fabric so that it will stand up and not be too tight. Through my hole, one more time, back down. I will trim off my threads and tie them. My 4-hole button is in place, ready to use, and setting up just enough from the fabric so that it will be easy to put through the hole.